到 Ottawa 就这样 drive。이 버스 니워들에 이 버스 당고들에 이 버스 당고들 다 트랜스 페이지데. 이 버스 나도 버스 디레 버스 니와. 라서 다단데 Ottawa를 주제 순수도.
March 10, 1959. We have been resilient and successful in preserving our Tibetan identity for more than 6 decades, despite the best attempts from one of the most powerful forces in the world. With the leadership of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, sacrifices of thousands of unsung heroes, establishment of democratic system in exile, and the resilience of Tibetans inside Tibet, we have sustained our fight for freedom that many could not have imagined 6 decades ago. Today, if China stands for power, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Tibetan people stand for soft power. If China stands for autocracy, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Tibetan people stand for democracy. If China promotes disinformation and misinformation, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Tibetan people promote truth and justice. Today, we have many from international community, including Canada, standing strong with the Tibetan children in the Chinese residential school, standing strong with the forcibly relocated Tibetan nomads, and others who are being oppressed for being Tibetans, for wanting to preserve their Tibetan national identity. My dear Tibetans and supporters, change is coming. The tide will turn. Truth will prevail. Justice will be served.
Tibet belongs to. 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 China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now. China out of Tibet now.
Give the limestone. Huh?
On this March 10th, 65th anniversary, I'd like to remind all the young Tibetans across the world who live in the free world that we have a very strong moral responsibility to speak on behalf of Tibetans inside Tibet and commemorate this day when thousands of Tibetans protested against the Chinese occupation in front of the Potala. so many of them were killed that day and sacrificed their lives, and we have a responsibility living in the free world to make sure that not only the rest of the world knows what is going on inside Tibet, but also the younger generation to keep on fighting and not to forget what is going on with our brothers and sisters in Tibet who are fighting for our cultural survival, our religious freedom, our environment in Tibet. And so we all have that responsibility, and I appeal to all the young Tibetans to carry on the fight. Thank you.
Yeah, hi, my name is David. I try to come every year. I think this is a wonderful turnout to support Tibet, to support freedom in Tibet, to support the culture and the language of Tibet, which has been completely suppressed by the Chinese Republic, the Chinese government. So it's an honor to be here amongst Tibetans.
Dalai Lama!
Long live!
Dalai Lama!
Long live!
Dalai Lama!
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans!
Tibet belongs to!
Tibetans!
Stop the torture!
In Tibet!
Stop the genocide!
In Tibet!
Shame! 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 Free Tibet! Free Tibet! Long live! Long live! Tibet belongs to! Tibet belongs to!
Out, out, out! Xi Jinping! Out, out, out! Xi Jinping! Out, out, out! Xi Jinping! Out, out, out! Stop the bullying! Stop the bullying! Stop the torture! Stop the violence! Out, out, out!
Out, out, out!
China out of Tibet now! China out of Tibet now! In Tibet! In Tibet! Stop the genocide! In Tibet! Stop the killing! In Tibet! Stop the genocide! In Tibet! China out of Tibet now! China out of Tibet now!
My name is Sampe Lalongpa. I'm living now in Ottawa, Canada. And I just want to say that this March 10th is very important for us Tibetans and our friends to remember, because if we don't remember, Xi Jinping won't. Right now we face existential challenge to our people in the high plateau. And those of us who are in exile, living in countries with democratic freedoms, we should remember to use those so we can be the voice for our people who have been locked into Tibet. We see the terrible pictures from Dege, where they're assaulting Tibetan people, nuns, monks, the most brutal kind of physical assaults. I think it's so important in the light of this that we learn to speak with one voice. We can have different opinions, but we have one cause, and that cause is the well-being of our people on the high plateau. Those of us who live outside Tibet have the sacred duty. Yes? So I think it's very important. Wherever we are, we're good citizens, but we're also Tibetans. So it's not just remembering, we also have to act and create coalitions, bring more people. We've finally been shouting about the Communist Party of China for so long, and now the world is beginning to understand the lengths to which they will go to pursue their agenda. So, with this, I say, Jai Galo and Jai Hind, and that's it. Thank you.
I'm Carla, and I come here the 10th of every month to stand up for Tibet. I've wish more people would come and wish more people were educated on what's going on in Tibet. It's very important. Thanks.
I'm Dean Ward. I want everybody to say free Tibet, China out. I love Tibet and you should too.
예쁘게 알래요. 내가 저 Ottawa 내에서 저런저런 일이 가지고 그리고 숙주들이 겨울에 그거 가지고 아니 땅하고 단단히 사수 불어서 되게
되게 배운지다. 되게 하르시.
나?
되게 하고지다 지라.
대발로
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ngong Gompo, and today I came to the protest because I like Tibet and I'm born in Tibet, and I want to stand up for Tibet's freedom and to have its long life forever.
Thank you.
Today, Ngong Gompo Tanga telling free protest lady laying Karichine Ngapela Pergoye Tanga Pela stand up to me.
In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet!
Hello everyone. Today is an important day, March 10th, for everyone, and I am very sad because many Tibetan people sacrificed their life for Tibet's freedom.
Release the Benjamin Lama now! China out! China out! Out of Tibet now! China out of Tibet now! You are no! You are no! Tibetan! 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 In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet! In Tibet! Tibetan! Tibetan! You are no! Dalai Lama! Dalai Lama! Dalai Lama! Hear me! Hear me! Tibetan! belongs to Tibetan! Tibetan! China out! China out of Tibet now! China out of Tibet now! China out of Tibet now! Welcome! You are no! You are no! Just the label.
but then me says she got the window they say in the computer ya no simple mong ke wa ni ga shi ga ka bu ta yin ne chi su no de pe de ta le ga ka ri che bi ji sam lu ya gu tan je hu jian ren bu ji na ja ji ke ri no de ta bi pen bi ji no de che e chen bu le su ta ke li ji che na chile lagar uji chuya gi samu di na ya jemi lo chung nyam do haga te kharso re ki jo che jo ba di nge nang ka chi ku mo do nandu chi ge di we na ya ku de ka ke je mo che mo do che ani jana ra na ya mi ni ka che jo kundo ya di ma je di ma gu no du che da di kong bo ya bu che che ye mi ni ye ya jo che ye mi sam tang da du tu yi na di man zu de sa zhen ko tai ga pe ma zu shen ge cha jin che da guo ji de na ye san da
Hi, my name is Lucha and I'm 10 years old. I came here today because it's been exactly 65 years since China has occupied our country, Free Tibet.
Tibet will be free. The Tibet será libre.
We are here at Chinese embassy.
Oh, coming over now. Oh, coming over.
The 65th anniversary of the Tibetan people's uprising against China's illegal occupation of Tibet in 1959. Today, Tibet remains an occupied territory under tight military surveillance. Since 2008, over 160 Tibetans have self-immolated to protest China's repressive policies. UN experts have raised alarms about the forced separation of 1 million Tibetan children from their families for assimilation into Chinese colonial boarding schools. Just recently, more than 1,000 Tibetans were arrested in one day in Derge County as there were unprecedented protests against the construction of a hydroelectric dam on the Trichu River by the Chinese government, which would force the displacement of thousands. This proposed dam would also cause significant environmental harm and destroy 6 monasteries, including submerging the Wonthod Monastery, founded in the 14th century and has one of the finest examples of Tibetan Buddhist murals and is of great historical and cultural significance. Even to see footage of these protests on social media is incredibly rare, as Tibet has consistently been ranked as one of the least free countries in the world by Freedom House, with little to no information making its way out. Tibetans inside Tibet have shown extraordinary courage. Language, culture, history, and identity is under threat in Tibet, but resistance is as strong as ever. I strongly condemn the brutal crackdown and urge the international community to call on China to free the protesters and halt the construction of the dam. Thank you.